Hi there guys, it's Sam from Tantrum Kitesurf. Now today I want to talk to you about training for kitesurfing, and not training on the beach, but training in the gym. You know, kitesurfing fitness is something that people are starting to realise more and more that it's something that they need, and it really helps once you get out on the water. So what I want to do in this video is clear up one of the big mistakes that I see people making when they are training specifically for kitesurfing. Now this is very different to training just generally, the training to get fit, training to get strong, whatever. If you want to understand kind of why, check out my video on why the gym is ruining your kitesurfing. I'll put a link either somewhere popping up around this video if you're watching on YouTube, or in the show notes if you're listening to the podcast or watching anywhere else. Go and check out that video because that explains why, what it's so important for kitesurfing, or for indeed any sport, is this idea of optimal strength, optimal flexibility, optimal agility, optimal power, not maximal. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to understand. We are training specifically for kitesurfing here. Now, when it comes to training for kitesurfing, any sport, but kitesurfing in particular, because that's what we're here for, the thing you've got to understand is that what you do in the gym is going to directly relate to what you do on the water. That's obvious, okay? So what I see people doing an awful lot in gyms is, like, let's take the bench press. Really slow bench press. And then a really slow retraction. And that's great. That works really well for some things. But for kitesurfing, it's a total disaster. Why? When do you move your muscles that slowly when you're kitesurfing? We need to train at the speed of our sport. And this is something crucial. It took me a long time to understand. What we're doing in the gym is kind of preempting training our muscles to respond at the speed that we need them to respond. Does this mean there's no place for slow training? No, not at all. But not in a kitesurfing specific training routine. We need to be training at the speed of our sport. So what we need to do, kitesurfing generally is very fast movements. You're pulling the bar in, you're doing all sorts of dynamic movements at speed. So we need to be training at that same speed. Now I'm hoping this makes sense to you guys, because what you do in the gym, how you train your muscles in the gym, is how they're going to react on the water. So when we're moving fast, we're doing a fast moving sport, we need to train at speed. When we're doing a slow sport, we need to train much slower. Now, does this mean there's no place at all for a slow workout in a kitesurfing regime? No, not at all, of course. I would throw one in once in a while just to mix things up a bit, just to change your body's response and force your body into something different. But we certainly don't want it to be our default setting in the gym. I like to train, and when I'm training with clients, I train them at a speed that is representative of what they're going to be doing out there on the water. And that generally for kitesurfing means fast. I try and get people doing things almost as fast as they physically can without losing form. And that's a key thing that we'll cover in another video. So again, the key takeaway from this video, guys, train at the speed of your sport. And now, if you're not training specifically for kitesurfing, just someone who goes to the gym, kitesurfs a bit, goes to the gym to keep healthy and fit, disregard this advice. It's not important. What I'm talking about is people who, when you are doing a workout specifically for kitesurfing, or specifically for any sport, do it at the speed of that sport. Super important. If you want more like this, guys, I am offering a personal kitesurf specific personal training coaching. The link will be appearing either around this video, or again, it will be in the show notes below. It's basically done online over Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world. It's kitesurf specific, and there's something that's just missing in the world of training, of fitness at the moment, is a kitesurf specific training program. Very important. It's very easy to get it wrong. If you're interested, follow the link, hit me up. I would love to speak to you doing that. Okay guys, thanks for that. Hope you found it useful. Again, if you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.